Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to cover the big energy of October 4th through the 10th. Lots of things happening going on over there in your house of relationship. So we have the new moon happening on Wednesday, and on that same day, Pluto is going to move direct. And then on Sunday, the 10th is the 10-10 gateway. That energy is in play. A lot of it's already in play. They're telling me it's already in play. And so big gateway energy moving forward, and how can you use that with Saturn also moving direct? And I got to tell you, this looks magnificent. So let's get into what they're offering here. So first off, it says fortune. This is the Sun in Leo card. So the Sun in Leo is your fifth house, right? Your fifth house of fun and romance and creativity. But this is that solar plexus energy of being willing to let your light shine from the inside out. In your house of partnership this week, right? With this big gateway, we get this intimacy card. The rose is the universal symbol of human love. This card has appeared because this is an important energy for you right now. There are two energy spirals moving into the center of the rose, which represents two people energetically coming together. If you are not in a relationship, then this card shows a new relationship on the horizon. If you are in a relationship, then this card is asking you to focus your energy there. Rekindle the romance and the passion. Embrace the energy of the lover. Open to the intimacy and allow yourself to be vulnerable to your partner. Being vulnerable means being authentically who you are and trusting that they will accept you for who you are. You have the dragon guide. How awesome is that? Dragon is here to help you take a stand in your life. Others may have strong opinions about what you should be doing or how you should be doing it. Again, be authentically you. It could also be that others are interfering when they should not be. Dragon has come to help you stand firm for what you believe is right, even if it means breathing a little fire into to get your point across. So the Sun conjuncts Mars, your ruling planet, there on Friday. So that could be explosive. I just want to say, you want to make sure you stand up for yourself, but be aware that, people are going to be a little emotional. Dragon is here to help you claim your power and your right to live your life as you see best, see fit. I like see fit, but it says see best. And then you have the rewards. We have liftoff. Energetically and physically, things are about to take off in your world. Hold on to your hat. All that hard work is about to pay off. Whatever your venture is right now, there is a great movement coming. Things are about to skyrocket for you. Good things do come, and this is your time to enjoy them. You have done the work, and now is the time to reap the rewards. Congratulations. And again, I want to remind you have fortune, right? So when the Sun hits the seventh house, which it is when it's in Libra, if you're an Aries rising, then after that, you're in the public sphere, and that's when things start transforming and you start being on more display. Those are your public houses. And so the changes that happen, the things that come to you, they're brought in. And so I want to encourage you to be the light within and shine that light for yourself. So this is a week where you step out onto the path, answer your calling of your soul, and you will be right where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. So a good mantra this week for everybody would be, I have clear vision and I take inspired action. And it looks like you are in good shape to get to where it is that you need to go. On Monday, the moon starts off in Virgo, which is that great energy of getting making those changes and focusing on that. I do want to caution you, there's enough energy this week that's a little with Pluto, it causes some, so not everything you see is real. So really, what is authentically your truth? And there's a lot of kind of diffused noise going on out there. this is a week where we really get to initiate and move forward in a direction that's challenging, but you're really well supported. And the thing is that we really won't see the things start to pay off for several months. So, pack your patience. I know I'm talking to a fire sign, but things are going to be moving in the direction you want. You have the Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. And you have Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. And that is the energy right there. I wish I could get these for every sign, because that is the energy of this week. The abundant universe will provide, and Spirit has your back. However, we need one more card, one where you're going to have to take action on a consistent, persistent basis and actually pack a little bit of patience along the way, but you are supported. What is the dream? What is the goal? What are you working toward? So try to focus on where it is that you think you want to be, that answers the soul call. Okay? On Tuesday, the moon at 8:41 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S. moves into Libra. And then a little bit later, in the evening, it's going to trine with Saturn over in Aquarius, which means there's this flow of energy during the course of the day about communicating in a very, how do I put this? Things that you've been working on, it's a good day to analyze, to rewrite. All those Mercury job things, good day to work on that stuff, where you're putting things on paper, structuring, making lists, planning, organizing. Go ahead and do that stuff. I don't know how much energy everybody's going to have because it's the day before the new moon and people are usually a little tired, but I'm not getting that energy this week. So I think we're all going to have a lot going on, although for you, you have the goddess healing feminine energy. So this is open to receiving. This is open to remembering who you are. Be open to receiving the information that is coming to you. I feel like you're going to get information that you need this week. So pay attention to that. The information can come from within, or it could come, like in an email, or, somebody talks to you in a conversation. So really pay attention to those details. But I want you to really focus on the fact that you're amazing and you're awesome. You guys had a rough ride this summer, right? That energy was tough for you, and we're on the upswing. Okay, so it's like you start out, this is backwards. So you start out here, and then as the summer moves, you're down here in the lower parts, but now you're coming on the upswing and you're at the horizon. You're at the horizon where the sun comes up, and so things are definitely moving and shifting into a better direction for you. I say that, and then those cards come flying out. What's up with that? Hold on. So they're reminding me that it is a journey. I thought I said that, but maybe I did not. Okay. So here's the thing. You need you guys to believe what the cards were saying. That you are going to be successful. That opportunity and fortune is here. That Spirit has your back. It is up to you to remember that you are a goddess and you manifest, and goddess can be male or female. It's the creative energy. You manifest your thoughts. And so keeping your thoughts in the positive is how you are going to transform the situation. It's a big opportunity to transform your situation. Because you have the Tower and you have the Death and Rebirth card that came out. That is the hand of destiny and fate, the universe. Putting things into alignment, they just said. Whatever happens, it's happening for you and not to you. I want to remind you, if you are coupled, this is a good time to lean into your relationship and really be a loving and supportive partner to your partner, because we always give back what we give. You should get back what you give. And if that's not what's happening, that's something to pay attention to. You have this opportunity that's coming in, but here she's not looking at it And here she's blindfolded and feeling under attack. I want to get you a piece of advice. This is that energy of Scorpio. The moon in Scorpio is the moon in Scorpio is when it's in your house of transformation. It's actually both of these cards right here. These are both Scorpio kind of cards. And so, Tower here, Uranus, but it creates change. There's a space clearing that's happening. Something that you didn't want to let go of that needs to go in order to create. Wow. All right, let's just see here what. Okay. For the vast majority of you, this change is going to, oh my God, another one of those box elders. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, for the vast majority of you, this change is about your diet. Because when I ask, what are you supposed to do? You have dietary changes, improve your diet, and your life will also improve. And vegetarian, and I want you to not worry about the thing where it says vegetarian if you're like, no, because that's my response. But listen to the words. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and a stronger manifestation ability. So it's more along the lines of making some kind of a dietary change, because the first card that came out, I'm like, I don't understand what they're saying. It said practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and your talents and increase your confidence. So, for some of you, that you totally know what they're talking about. And for I feel the majority of you, this is about making a lifestyle change that because of your health. Because I feel like this Tower is a medical kind of situation that comes in, and you've been sitting here ignoring the signs and not taking action on the opportunities that are right there. So this is like, I don't really want to do that. And this is, I'm just going to pretend it's not happening. So for some of you, I think the vast majority of you, this is a week where your health could really come into play. And so take a look at your dietary and your health practices. Just as a general rule, there are certain things that if, for instance, you're dealing with inflammation, and inflammation is generally things that cause arthritis to flare up, the bloated belly, lots of things that go wrong in our bodies are based on inflammation. And I do have a degree in nutrition and dietetics, before you think I'm just talking here. So this inflammation, there are certain things you can do, certain foods that you can cut out. And I would say the big three to reduce. I would not say cut out, because personally I would be sad, and I work on constantly reducing these. I was having I had COVID, and I have long haulers COVID symptoms, and I had to do a lot of adjusting, and they came around the inflammation in my body. So I had to really decrease the gluten that comes into my body and look up what foods have gluten, and there's a list that you'll be like, what? I didn't know that. Corn and soy are big contributors of inflammation, and red meat. So these are things that you would reduce. I love popcorn. I'm not cutting it out. But I cut out a lot of corn in a lot of other areas. Increase things like your fish oil and your flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil, get it in a gel form. Do things like that to make sure you're staying hydrated and keep moving. So physically moving also helps to reduce the inflammation in your body. So I feel like for some of you, it says death and rebirth. So it's not, I feel like you get a health scare out of nowhere. And I just really want to encourage you to take good care of your physical body, because it is the foundation from which everything else works from, right? I mean, when they say you don't have anything if you don't have your health, that is so true. So take good care of yourselves, and get the advice you need. If you need to make an appointment with a dietitian, I would do so. But it looks like that's kind of where that is coming from. So it is in your house of transformation. So here's a great place to transform your life. And then we have on that, while the moon is there, and with coming coupled with this, we have the sun conjunct Mars. And so Mars is like, take action. Take action. So what can you do to manifest change in your life that is going to make you feel better about things? So start there. Okay. So let's go on to what happens on the weekend, because the weekend has some really great energy around whatever it was that you thought about doing in Virgo season. And Virgo season would have been your house of health. So, if you were like planting that seed of intention, you were going to do something, well, okay, you're being reminded to keep doing that work. So, we've got Mercury going to conjunct with Mars, and it's going to conjunct with the Sun, both on Saturday. And while all that's going on, the moon is moving into Sagittarius, another fire sign. So lots of energy, and the moon is going to conjunct with Venus. So around what is of value to you, what is important to you. And so it's an opportunity to initiate some kind of contact with someone, to submit paperwork, to sit down and really make a eating plan if you need to, or make a doctor's appointment. You're going to be fine. The 1010 gateway on Sunday. Again, it's about initiating something new that will be challenging, but totally worth it. It totally falls into that category, right? So, Spirit's got your back. And if this isn't your reading, check out your sun, moon, rising, whichever one this isn't. Go check out one of those, because sometimes you'll find your stuff there. But the moon's going to cross the galactic center while this is happening, and so during this 1010 gateway, and so there's a chance to really expand what you want, and what's its face? Saturn moving direct. Saturn moves direct, and it is about where are the healthy boundaries, and have you learned the lessons? If you have, then you reap the rewards. If you don't, they're like, oh, well, you have to repeat the class. So I don't want to repeat classes. All right, so it's moving at 6 degrees and 53 minutes. So 6, that is soulmate energy, that is healing energy. And 53 is 5 plus 3 is 8. That is being consistent, persistent, working diligently and hard to master something. So you will be fine. So if this isn't about health and there's something else going on in your life and you're working on that or whatever, you have 2 cards that came out. One is choosing your path, all is possible. I believe these came out as a pair for someone else, and I don't remember who. And you have surrender and journey, release the control. Oh, Capricorn, I think it was. So, when I shuffle them in, I split the deck and I throw this one in here, and then I'll split it again, throw it in. So they didn't go into the deck together, but they sure came out again. So we have all is possible and release control. Surrender to the journey. You don't have to know exactly everything that's going to happen. You just have to decide, okay, I'm going to take this journey, and Spirit has my back, and I will be shown the way as I go. But you need to choose where you're going. Spirit's not going to choose where you go. But they said, hey, when you know where you want to go, when you've decided, when you've staked your claim on it, we got you. So ask for what you need from Spirit, and surrender in. And if you need to consult somebody about a health matter this week, if you've been putting it off, I would make that call and set up that appointment now. I wouldn't waste any time on it. And it doesn't matter if it's nutrition related or not. There's something here and it feels medical. Okay? But you guys take good care of yourselves. I mean that. I will be back. I'm on Moonlit Waters on Facebook every day. There's a little bit of inspiration and guidance there. And then I'll be back next week. And on Wednesday this week, you get your mid-month. So you might want to check that out. We'll drill a little deeper on whatever Spirit brings up, okay? You guys take good care of yourselves. Ooh, that'll be on the new moon. How fun is that? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.